Yep. How we doing, team? Good afternoon and welcome back to the garage. So right now we are about to start working with the IS. The first thing we gotta do is just get the trucks out of here and then make sure that everything's all ready for us. We're actually gonna put the IS in this corner here so we can actually start taking everything apart. So right now, it's like I did mention, I'm gonna take both of the trucks out and then make room for the IS so we can actually start tearing her apart. All right, team, so here we go. Bumpers out. And before I took her apart, I want to show you guys this. Look at all of the coolant that went actually on that turbo itself when it started pouring cooling out. So it's pretty messy in here. So I'm gonna keep pushing hard. I should be able, once I get the most of the parts is gonna be just the harness. Once I start getting all of the harness out, making all the clearance, because once I take the radiator and the fan assembly, everything is going to be easy to keep taking everything apart. And then of course the intake manifold, but it's once we have all of that stuff loose, it should be one step closer. So all right, team, so welcome back. 2 hours into the teardown. Like you can see, harness we all have it here laying on the side of the car itself. Defender, like you see, we also took the radiator hoses out, intake, manifold, it's all out, and turbo itself. So I will say within the next 2 more hours, should be able to, have the head out. I mean, it's we're getting there. It's just kind of, a little bit complicated. 2 bolts and actually give me a little bit of a headache. So you can see here, we got everything sorted nice and neat. And then of course the turbo, and on here you can see that where it was pushing actually coolant out in the exhaust. So, but nothing. That's what we're here. That's what the teardown is all about. So I would say within 2 more hours we should be done. We should be done with, at least with the head out. So, all right, team. Let's show you where we are right now. So, like you can see, cams are out, timing belt, cam facers in the front, exhaust header, downpipe. Everything is already out of the car. So now, all we gotta do, loosen up the head studs, and out we go with the head. So I will say with the next half an hour or so, she should be out. So tools in here. Of course, you guys already saw the turbo, and this, of course, we got everything all in here. Cams, sprocket facers, everything is all there. So, and then of course the nitty gritties. So, team, within half an hour, close to an hour, we should be good with the head out, and then we should be able to inspect what was the damage, what was it causing, hopefully nothing major inside of that. So, stay there, guys. Let me show you guys. Like you see, we got all the parts just laying everywhere. We got some in the truck here. We got some here in the trunk, just to keep everything organized. But the only down part that we have, and unfortunately I gotta fix, is this mess that I have here in the garage. So now I gotta get all these tires out. I gotta get all that engine out of there, because the place where we're gonna put the head is the little cart that we have back there. So we gotta, that's my little cart. So I gotta get all of this junk out of the way. So get the car out and then put the head in there once we get it out, and then just, keep cleaning everything. So, all right, team, here we go. Moment of truth. Okay, it's cooling in the front chamber. Yeah, I see it. Lifted it head a couple of times. They push it way harder. They push this thing way too hard. Way too hard. Black, you see it here, where it just keep on lifting and hitting hard. And you can see it right here too. Everything is all marking even black here, and everything is all chrome on this side. Oh baby. You can see it from a distance. Let me show you guys. Oh, no. Alright guys, let's take a look at this angle now. Here you can see the actual head itself on the bottom. You can see how nice and shiny it looks on the top, and then of course you can see the actual, well, where the actual gasket was sealing, was trying to seal properly. So see here on top. Look how nice and shiny it looks. And that's where she was actually skipping the compression. I mean, not the compression, the actual, yeah, of course, actually the compression out. So that was a problem right there. And here on the bottom, she was trying to seal, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that whatever happened here, you can see here we got some cooling in the chamber as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know if it was a stud. I don't know if it was overused, overpowered. I think that it was a little bit of both, but well, we're not gonna risk it. I mean, everything's kind of gonna come out anyway. So I do believe that, you know, this right here, it's a symbol where the actual head lifted a couple of times and came down, and of course that's where actually the compression started going out, spinning out. So in here, that's where she's starting to fail, and then of course you're seeing it. So like you can see there, team, we already have the head out. So now we're actually gonna, tomorrow we're gonna start working on actually taking the engine out, the transmission. It's like I mentioned to you guys, I mean, the abuse that actually they put in the dyno on this engine, it was just too much. I think they overdid it. So they overdid it without changing the oil. That is still the same amount of oil, the same oil that we actually put like 2 months ago. So they did a lot of abuse with the same oil. So I want to make sure that the bearings and everything on the bottom end is all fine. And then of course, if everything is all good, you know, we seal everything back up and drop the engine back in the car with the transmission. And then of course, it's like I did show you guys, we already have the, you know, commodity head gasket, and of course on the new timing belt gate. So it's gonna help us just to keep, you know, looking for the horsepower that we need. This was not supposed to happen. I believe that for some reason the head lifted a couple of times, and that's when the actual gasket failed. So nothing. This is why we have project cars. We actually keep building and working on top of it. So you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for being there. Tomorrow we actually do a small video on taking the engine out, and then of course the tear down on the bottom end, see if by any chance we have some damage in the bottom end, which I hope we don't. And then nothing. We actually keep building and improving on top of this. So thanks guys for watching. You know, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And that's a plus for me and for you guys, you know, to keep getting more content on the builds that we have in the garage. So thanks for being here. Have a great night.